and welcome back to our finals of the losers bracket. This is going to be a best of 3 this time because it is the semifinals of the entire tournament, and we have spawning here in the top right corner as the orange Zerg. It's going to be MacabreDerek. He made it about halfway through the winners bracket and then lost and made it the rest of the way through the losers bracket, and now is at the finals for that. And the bottom left corner we have spawning as sky blue Zerg is going to be Josh. And Josh actually lost his very first game in the tournament and has battled his way all the way through the losers bracket to make it to the finals of the losers bracket. The winner of this game will go on to play Mediga, who is the winner of the winners bracket. And so it will be a Zerg versus Zerg in the finals, and this is also a ZVZ. So should be some interesting stuff to happen. Right now we don't have anything too out of the ordinary happening, just droning up. So we won't be seeing any early pools, no 6-7 pool, 8 pool action. It looks like we won't even have a super early gas pool. Macabre just hit 14, so that's around the time you might see a gas and then pool. But he's going to go straight for the spawning pool, and so it looks like he might just do an early expand and tech up to maybe roaches or something like that. But we'll see. A little bit later pool for Josh. Oh, maybe not a pool at all. This actually might be a hatch first for Josh. I think this actually is okay. I don't know what he's scouted yet, but he hasn't actually scouted anything. He hasn't even found him, so it's a little bit risky, but if he can get away with it, then it's good. And if he were to scout him right now to see that Macabre is also doing an early expand, he would know that he's totally fine doing this hatch first, and actually is going to take a little bit of a economic advantage for taking that very early hatchery. So here we go. You have some air high fives here by the overlords, so they might just know now where each other spawn because of the direction that they're traveling. But Josh will get a scout off, see that there was an expansion and everything is looking normal over here so far. Still no gas from there. Okay, so there is a gas for Josh. He's going to get some link speed a little bit earlier than Macabre is going to. And there's the queen. We should have double queen starting now as soon as this hatchery finishes. So we will have double queen a little bit earlier since it was that hatch first, which is really the cause for that really the benefit of that hatch first comes in. Macabre's going to make just one pair of lings, probably just for scouting to go check things out. So those are coming out now, and he looks like he will be sending those over just to kind of see how things are going over in his friend Josh's base. Queen is popping over here, and it looks like Josh has a set of lings himself, which he's keeping around maybe for defense. Well, same as Macabre actually. So actually things are looking very similar on both sides. Oh, now this is something that you don't see very often in ZVZ. That is a very quick third. So we'll see if you can get away with it or not. But if you can, great idea, but it's very risky to take a third early in ZVZ. I don't think Macabre's going to bother even scouting that third early because, well, why would you in ZVZ? Probably just going to go check out to see what's going on in technology world over here, and he's gonna see it. He's gonna spot that early third. Okay, so this is actually kind of dangerous now for Josh because that third was spotted and can kind of be taken, can be exploited. Although it's a little bit late because Macabre didn't have any units ready to go take care of that. Double evolution chamber. So Josh is playing very greedy, it seems like. Very, very defensive and wanting to get a good economic lead early. He is defending his base very well, though. He's putting a spawn at each base, so he's not being too careless. Lost a few lings there for Macabre. So I do like this. Macabre decides to take his third also. He needs to be able to keep up with Josh. And it seems pretty safe to do so. Although, it is spotted by that Overlord, and might be able to force a cancel here. It looks like he will. So unfortunately, Josh will get the benefit of having this third base that Macabre will not have. And, oh, didn't get the cancel. So that was a loss of 300 minerals. And not really any units being made. Just now, 24 Zerglings are being pumped out. And roaches. So Macabre also got a roach horn. And is going lair. So just started his lair. And roach horn. So as far as upgrades go, no upgrades started here yet for Macabre. Josh did take the double evolution chamber, but I don't believe he started any upgrades. No. Okay, just now did. So it's looking alright for Macabre right now, so far. Unfortunately, he's going to start falling behind in economy. But right now he does have the supply advantage. Right now would have been a good time for a push since he is so far ahead. And he's quickly going to lose that advantage if he waits too much longer, if he's not able to get a third up. Both players seem to be setting up for thinking about making an attack, with Josh with his lings kind of hanging around the middle of the map, and with Macabre sort of getting his units ready here at the front of his base. There is still a supply advantage for Macabre. Hasn't started roach speed yet, so I don't know how much he's going to invest in roaches at this point. There are some missed injects, which would be really helpful right now. Oh, there it is, of course, as soon as I mention it. Drones are looking good. It might be a couple too many, but not so many that a lot of them aren't being used. Just a little bit over optimal. And here we go. Here's going to be a little Ling run by. We'll see if it's going to be able to do some, maybe a little bit of a missed micro there. Wasn't able to get into the mineral line. Went around it, but he is going to be able to take out both of the queens. And where is the army? Macabre's army is here in the back, and should have taken care of that. Fortunately, he didn't lose any drones, I don't think. Maybe a couple of workers, but that could have gone a lot worse. He needs to save this base, which he's going to, which is very good. It would have been bad news if he was not able to stop, or if he was not able to save that base. But a lot of lings coming for Josh right now. Macabre still has the supply advantage, so we'll see if he's going to just run by. He is actually going to engage. It might have been a better idea to just run by and run to the worker lines, but he's not going to do that, and he is going to go for this third. And again, Macabre really needs to save this, and it's going down fast. That's a lot of lings. Oh no! And it looks like he is going to get the kill on this hatchery. Oh no! So queen did just pop out, fresh queen. We need a couple more now since a few have died, but we're recovering, researching burrow. Got a lot of upgrades coming here for Josh. He's kind of settled into this economy now. He has a spire. He's actually looking really good, even though he has the supply opposite of disadvantage. Things are looking pretty well for him as long as this attack can be held off, which I'm not sure even what he has for units right now. He has 13 Zerglings somewhere, but against 22 Lings and 36 Roaches, I don't know if he's going to have enough. We have some Mutas out now, but Mutas aren't going to be able to do much for those Roaches. It's going to take a long time to do the damage he needs to against these Roaches. And here we go into the mineral line. He is going to block off a little bit, but he is going to lose a lot of workers. 11 so far, 12. And that worker kill count going up. And this advantage that he had is about to start going away if he loses these workers. So he wasn't really able to capitalize. Now 13 workers killed on that greater economy. Well, he had it, and now it's looking better for Macabre now that he has the 3 bases. Not mining from the 3rd yet. It's not quite completed, but look at this. You might be looking to get a hive snipe. That might set Macabre back a little bit, but he does have his building, his spire out already, so the gas will set him behind because he needs gas to support this Muto type play that he's doing. Josh will be able to clean this up, but he took a lot of damage. He lost his expansion, and the only thing really left is his 3rd. He's going to put some spines down to defend, but I don't know if he's going to really be able to recover from this. He lost so much, and Macabre hasn't really been hurt very much this entire game. He's been pretty free to build whatever he wanted. He's at 114 supply right now. He has a little over a 50 supply lead, and then the 3 bases to be able to pump out more units and just keep on putting pressure on Josh. This is why some people lost to Josh earlier on in this tournament, is because they didn't do this. They let off on the pressure, and he was able to catch back up. But Macabre said, nope, not today. I'm going to keep pounding you until you die. And that hive is so close to dead. Still being mined by a little bit, a few workers, but there's been a lot of workers killed, 25 workers, and there are only 14 drones left for Josh, so he needs a lot more drones. He only has a few drones at this one mining base, and is still just getting pounded by Macabre. So he's just going to be relentless and just pour in these roaches, and there's not too much that these Mutas are going to be able to do about it. And here we go, and the final attack on the 3rd. See if we can push in. Mutas are desperately trying to hold off. Josh has some roaches of his own, trying to get something that can fight with these roaches, because the Mutas just don't seem to be killing them fast enough. But it's not going to happen. The queen goes down, the spine goes down, the last hatchery is going to go down, and that's just going to be about the end of it for Josh. So this is game 1 of a best of 3. So there's 2 more games. So as you can see, Josh was never really out of it, and actually he's probably ahead most of the game. So it's going to be an exciting series. Looks like Josh might try a last-ditch effort, see if he can win a base race by sending these Mutas in to see what he's got going on over here, but Macabre spots it and just starts throwing down spores all over the place. And spores are popping out, and the Mutas are falling. That's odd. And the replay just ended. So I'm guessing there was a GG and a game over. But well played.